To Mohio!
Thank you. So my name is Christian Hirsch. I'm the founder of Mohio, and we build data visualization software. Now I'm sure you're all familiar with the problem of information overload, an abundance of data that we have everywhere, and the challenge of making sense out of any of that data. So we at Mohio, we have the goal to improve the situation. So our goal is to push the boundaries of data visualization and to address this problem of information overload and to provide clarity and understanding for your information. And our main product at the moment is called Mohiomap, which sits on top of your personal cloud storage platforms like Evernote, Google Drive, and Dropbox. And I'm sure, again, you're very familiar with all these platforms, and what they all have in common is that they display information in a very linear, in a very one-dimensional way. And there are challenges with that. So it's difficult to see relationships, it's difficult to understand the complex situation that your knowledge space provides you, and to get the big picture of your information. So what we do is we replace this textual and linear information with a highly visual and highly engaging environment, and I'll show you a quick video. So you first sign up with Mohio, and then you log in. You're able to log in securely to any of these three platforms, and other platforms will be added later on as well, of course. But this is a starting point. So immediately you're presented with a very visual environment of this information. You can now see relationships. You get the big picture. You can also edit content. It's a management platform. It's connected to your underlying Evernote, Google Docs, and Drive in real time. And you can edit, modify, and really treat this as an alternative way of interacting with all your data. We also have different ways of interacting in terms of filtering and slicing and dicing the data in many different ways in order to get further insights into your data. Now imagine this kind of tool in the hands of, let's say, a project manager or a product manager, being able to manage within Mohiomap all your information, never missing the big picture. Or imagine a researcher collecting and managing all the research outputs, connecting the dots quite literally, and discovering new insights into the data. We started with Evernote initially, now quite recently expanded into Drive and Dropbox. We have more than 26,000 users and a 20% monthly growth rate. Also, as we add more and more platforms to it, we've seen an increased value proposition for our customers that more and more platforms will be integrated. We see a very high activity amongst our power users, so amongst the active power users, the top 5% use it daily, top 25% weekly, and we went global actually from day one. That was the starting point for us. So we have, even though we started actually in New Zealand, virtually every of our users and customers is across the world, about a third in the US, a third in Europe, and about 20% in Asia. Most excitingly for us as well, the user feedback that we got really validates that there's a market for this, there's a need, and people understand, see this as a product for productivity, and there's a need for this kind of tool. Now, of course, like I said, these three platforms for us are only beginning. We really want to push the boundaries of data visualizations into many other areas, and we're currently looking into, broadly speaking, the two different areas. On the one side, more enterprise-focused product, on the other side, more consumer and public database-focused platforms. So, for example, we actually do have a tech demo for Twitter that's actually live right now, and that tracks using our same visualization platform, the Twitter stream for Ideas Show. So if you go to mo.io/Ideas Show, you will see the Twitter stream of Ideas Show using our platform. The market, of course, we are sitting on top of these platforms. Altogether, they provide more than 50 million users today for us, and of course we are realistic in terms of this is still somewhat of a niche product. It is mostly suitable for the highly organized individual at the moment, and we are moving into enterprise as well. The business model, straightforward and proven premium and freemium model. So we have a free product available as well as a premium product that we launched recently, and distribution through the third-party app marketplaces is an important part of our model as well. So we launched a premium product quite recently. This one focuses on primarily the central piece of analytics and really offering additional value insights. And this is mainly useful, of course, for teams, for enterprise users. This is our team. So we started in New Zealand. Actually, we were a spin-out of the University of Auckland, where I did a PhD in computer science, and some of the technology originated from that kind of research. Our lead developer, Jun, who's here as well, and myself, we were working together in a research group for quite a while. We also have further developer, designer, and marketing capability on the team. This is actually a quote from one of our users to finish off. So this really resonated with the way we think about Mohiomap. And he told us that Mohiomap really helps you to listen to how your brain works. So if you think about how we interact with data today, it's very traditional, very much list and folder based. But how we actually think about data, and also more importantly, how our brain processes data is quite differently, and we believe much more aligned with the way how we present data. Thank you.
Wonderful, nice. Thank you. Cool. What an interesting way to tap into data organization. Right. That's like a productivity tool to make users improve their efficiency, right? So who is your target user?
So today, most of our users are actually still individual consumer users, I would say. We do long-term want to go more into enterprise, group, and team users, but today it's mainly the highly sort of organized individual. We also see quite a lot of educational users, for example, and more enterprise users.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I have another question, but because of time limited, so I can ask.
All right.
That's out. Sorry. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mojito. No, Mojito. Yeah. Let's touch on. All right. The next one is a very famous.